During a luncheon at the White House Faith Office on Monday, an unexpected turn of events unfolded. President Donald Trump used a strong expletive while discussing the indictments against him during the Biden administration, describing them as nonsense. He further compared the investigations he faced to those of notorious gangster Al Capone, boasting about his financial success and incorrectly claiming that gas prices were at their lowest in 50 years. These topics seemed to deviate from Trump's prepared speech. As he addressed the gathered religious business leaders, he occasionally glanced at his notes, but often veered off into tangents. In his prepared remarks, Trump stated, "I've ended the radical left war on faith, and we're once again protecting religious freedom instead of destroying it, and God is once again welcomed back into our public square." Trump, who is 79 years old, made a comparison to Al Capone shortly after. He described the infamous gangster, who was believed to have been responsible for over 200 murders, as great. Trump remarked, "I was under investigation more than the late, great Alphonse Capone. Think of it, Al Capone would kill people for dinner. If he left the room and didn't like someone, he'd have them shot, killed, buried under a building someplace, as part of the foundation of a building. They're all over the place, and I said I had more time under investigation than the legendary Alphonse Capone or probably anybody else." Trump then mistakenly recalled that he had been indicted 4 times in 2023, not 5. He said, "The one thing I did that was very helpful, I was indicted 5 times. Indicted, that wasn't a word that was in. My father's looking down. My mother's looking down, that my son's not supposed to be indicted. I think I got indicted 5 times, impeached 2 times. All nonsense, right? Terrible stuff." The luncheon audience, consisting of 60 CEOs and business leaders who contribute to faith-aligned charities, seemed unfazed by the president's digressions and applauded and cheered throughout his speech. At one point, Trump claimed, "Gas prices have reached the lowest level in 5 decades. Actually, we're going to see some really good numbers where, drill, baby drill, drill, baby drill. I've got to make sure that people can afford to produce the gas." He continued, "But the gas has gotten to the lowest level in decades, and you're seeing $1.99, $1.98. I saw $1.95 in certain states, not California, because every time it goes down, they add taxes onto it. All they do is they keep adding taxes. Terrible governor doesn't know what he's doing. He may be a candidate, but if you go by success, you can't have him be a candidate." Fox News reported that this White House luncheon was the first event of its kind. The White House Faith Office was established by executive order in February. Although Trump grew up attending a Reformed church, he rarely attends services as an adult. Since entering politics a decade ago, he has frequently mentioned God and won the presidency in 2016 with significant support from evangelical voters who later formed his MAGA base.